This concludes Face of the Future.
I'll be right back. Eat me!
Who is this boss-elect girl? She won't tell me who she is.
I want to say it's the one that's been riding around inside the Orcish war machine the whole time.
Oh, the Orcish war machine's right there. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, it is her. You're right.
I should know where this place is, but for some reason I'm not finding it. Must be over here. Is that not it? It's not. Alright, I feel like I'm lost.
Now here's a question. How did Bosselet of the past know about them in the future?
H5 of Battalion Downs. How did what?
How did Bosselet of the past know about us being transported to the future? They weren't present when that happened. No, they were, weren't they?
I'm not sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
The person in the Warforged machine.
Okay.
Now the person in the future, when we got transferred back to the the present. How did that Elven know that we were there? How did they know us?
I don't know how they expect to reason that they knew that was the moment to come and find us.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. That wasn't explained, and how would the chick know
the exact amount of time?
Yeah, exactly. That is weird. That's just coincidence. I don't know. That's weirdly explained.
The only thing I can think of is that at some point they must have figured out exactly how far in the future everything moves.
Yeah, that's a little vague.
And
I'm not complaining, but that's just a little weird. Bumpkin said they want to be on the call, so go ahead.
That's nice.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
Dude, Bumpkin. Obviously, if we're not going to be around for a little bit, she should know that. Dude, freaking Bumpkin, though. Come on.
Well, anybody to keep Beck from talking so much.
You know what? Shut up.
Yeah, she'll sit your ass down faster than any of us.
No one's going to sit my ass down. You've tried for many years, yes, and what? Nothing.
And all of a sudden we hear in the background on Beck's end, knock, knock, knock.
He starts squealing.
Come on down. Now, that's not going to happen until I make the sequel to my next game and I end it in such a bad cliffhanger it pisses Torrin off when he comes down to my house.
Like I said, you ended on a cliffhanger and don't make another game, I will come down and kick you in the nuts. I will bring Yish along to watch me kick you in the nuts.
No, if you finish my second game, you're like, you are making a sequel, right? I was like, nope. I want to see if you actually come down, and then maybe I'll make a sequel. Show me how much of a fanboy you are.
Wow. I mean, seriously, that is like
Okay, hold on. I'm reading this cutscene. Ah, okay. They're explaining it now, Torn. Okay.
So in other words, if you just kept your mouth shut and kept reading, everything would have been fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't expect it to be answered. This is fun. Come on, it's Final Fantasy fucking 11. Most of the time, they're vague as shit when it comes to stuff.
Yeah, like, who in the world came up with the way and the how-to to get an O-hat? Who did that?
I like to know how they come the way of unlocking Summoner. Did you add Bumpkin to the call? I have no idea. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't understand the Summoner quest. I don't know. I'm in full screen. Shut up.
Trying to make sure you're not talking about me.
Nope.
That's exactly it.
Oh no, not this asshole again.
Hey.
Not Bumpkin. I'm watching the cutscene. Brutal kick or a blistering punch? No! He deserved it.
And there was Bump.
I'm eating potato chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Are they Lay's potato chips?
I have no idea. Probably don't like Doritos.
Yes, they are.
I'm having
What?
Cheetos. Yum yum
They're
yum.
Lay's. Lay's kettle cooked mesquite barbecue chips.
You know what? That's gross. I did want to try out, and I could.
Have potatoes, so, you know, while that does sound good to me, I can't have it.
I did want to try it. I could never find it anywhere, and that was mac and cheese Lay's potato chips. I bet those are really
Oh, they
good.
have them here.
The only flavor they had up here was I forget. I know I tried it and it was gross. And that was the cappuccino flavored ones. Gross. Cappuccino Lay's potato chips. Yeah,
I don't even like cappuccino.
nastiest shit I ever had. I don't like cappuccino, but I'll try it.
Cappuccino either, so that's just
Can we get Torn? Can we get Examil now that we finished the Sandora quest line, or we just finish Wings of the Gods all the way?
You don't get nothing.
No, you get him as a trust magic.
We get them as a trust magic. I don't know about you.
I have Examil. Well, older Examil.
No, younger Examil. You get him as a magic.
that.
Like I said, we might be able to get him, but I don't know about you.
Shut up. Oh god, the gay elven music.
I don't know if you'd be able to, you know, have someone who's short that's taller than you in your party. I mean, would you really want that? How would that make you feel?
Well, no, then better than having a doctor.
No, that's, well, yeah, but see, this one is so close he can reach it, but he can't really go past it.
I like meal.
Dude, I want a freaking Carboni's pizza, like, right now. I could go with Carboni's.
Honestly thought that elven chick was gonna die. She didn't.
I thought you were
Thus,
gonna
this
die
chapter
many
of
times,
adventures,
and
the
you
young
still come
Griffins
back.
saw their close. The tale will continue for long after the Crystal War's end.
I don't know what taking that long nap.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to get him now.
Sweet.
Oh,
I do want to get Lisette before we play 14 though. She's hot. Can't help it.
Don't encourage him.
Why don't you just, you know, take a bunch of screenshots and then Photoshop everything right off of her? I mean,
Why? That's not the same thing.
there's...
Trust magic is like Pokemon. You gotta have them all, man.
No, not exactly.
I'm not a Pokemon fan, but
Yeah, I know, because you have no idea what that is, but, you know, you're just gonna go ahead and say it.
Pikachu.
Yes.
Used to have a Pokemon game around here somewhere, but I think I lost it.
Oh yeah, this kid. Hey Bumpkin, you remember the movie, John Candy movie, Uncle Buck?
Yeah.
They're making a TV series this fall of it.
I don't know. I don't watch TV that much.
I mean, but still, it's a
Just
movie,
why I'm
a
not
TV
gonna-
series based off it.
Yeah. That one with John Candy.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
John Candy made it alright, so that's fine. They're remaking it, which means...
An African American version of it too.
Well, I mean, that's even worse than when they made that Annie.
And yeah, the black version of Annie.
Oh my-
I didn't see that. I'm like, oh god, really?
I never saw
mean, what
that
the-
either.
That's like so stupid. You're like, yeah, okay, you're trying to integrate black into the movie, but still, you're ruining.
I do want to see the Charlie Brown movie when it comes out this Thanksgiving, though.
As long as they don't, like, destroy the essence. When you destroy the full-on essence of the movie, that's when you...
Yep, I agree.
Well, let me tell you, they ruined. And
So that's why you're out here.
huh?
I'm like, why the hell is he out in the Zarkin bar? It's like, oh, wait, that's why.
Bow, 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 bow. And that concludes Sandora Questline. Thank God. It's not to hear you saying, oh hell, the elves, we're total cool douchebags, whatever.
I say we wait to do Winters till next week or tomorrow night or whatever.
Are you tired?
Well, I don't know. These just seem to take a long time.
I mean,
no
you
reason.
have Beckley, yeah. Get rid of Beckley, you'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I want to eat something before I go to bed, and I got to work early tomorrow.
Can't eat and play at the same time?
No.
Can you not multitask?
Well, my fryer's in the kitchen. My computer
I'll cook.
is not.
We'll
So,
cook.
in other words, it's not a matter of you can't eat and play at the same time. You simply can't cook and eat.
Okay, it takes what, 10 minutes to deep fry tater tots, if that.
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, there you go. We can wait 5 minutes. I can make a root
No,
beer
what
float and then.
I'm saying is that the next quest is going to take so long. There's no point in starting it. Like this one took 2 hours. The one from Bastock took longer than.
Well, we
that.
did 2
And I'm
quests.
sure
We didn't do 1 quest. We did 2.
we did 2 quests with Bastock. It took us almost 3 hours to finish that on last Wednesday.
Yeah, if we start Windows, it's probably going to be like 1 before we finish.
Well, I didn't say. Oh, so you just want to do it all the way in one swoop? Okay.
Yeah, let's just do it all at the same time so we get the whole story. We're not getting
Okay.
part of
Oh, Recoil,
get
you're
the
such a
rest of it.
wuss.
I'm doing it for the appreciation of the winter storyline. Okay.
Oh, now he's gonna yish it. The
You can't
appreciation.
refuse that.
Come on, that's he's doing it right.
It's a
That's
valid
just like
point.
when we're about to finish Wings of the Gods, so hey, Yish can't come in the last 2. We get up to where Yish is at, and then he's out, and then we just finish this on our own.
Yeah, right.
Leave that burning memory of what if in his head. So that would be a cruel joke, but I won't do that. That's not a bad ring. Increases critical hit rate.
Actually, I thought it decreases enemies' critical hit rate.
Oh, it reduces. Never mind.
It gives you 25 hit points. So.
Nothing wrong with hit points. So, do you guys want to meet up tomorrow, or no?
I can if you
You
want
can.
to.
I can too, but that's up to Mr. Recoil for the most part, because
I just said
you're
I
the
can.
hit or miss of our parties most of the time.
I just said I can.
Yeah, he just said he could. I don't
I'm
know why.
making sure.
What's the count on that? It's like 10 times now you said you could?
No,
Yeah.
twice. Thank you.
Either way. So if everybody else is down, we'll finish Winters tomorrow, and then we'll have missions for next Tuesday.
You hear that, Pumpkin? We'll be here on tomorrow, so you can annoy us more with your presence.
Let's see, tomorrow, Thursday night. I won't be on till late.
Oh, that's
I will
good.
actually won't
That's
be
a
on
relief.
too late myself.
Whoa, that means you're gonna miss our reactions to Winter's storyline. Perhaps the best storyline ever.
No,
It
it's
is
not.
on late tomorrow.
No, that's what Yish thinks. Yish says it's the best storyline.
Best
Which
one.
it is pretty damn good. That Ferner cutscene was pretty epic.
Yeah, my only concern is that might have been the best part of the entire quest line.
That
Yeah.
was
It's
like
like
the
we've already
highlight.
gotten the good part.
Now here's the leftover crap.
You've got to, like,
We've already
walk
had the ice
down.
cream, now you have to go eat your vegetables.
I want to know more about Bandage Boy. Damn it!
I don't like this gobby. Just give me Assassin Blue Lane +1.
Hi, Torn. Warp.
Hold on.
Warp. Or retrace. That works too.
That's our next cutscene is going to be in Windows WoG.
Is it automatic?
That'll get you in the right
Okay.
spot. No. You have to talk to the chick.
Okay, I'll do that tomorrow then.
Alright, guys, I am jumping off. I'm gonna make some food and then hit the sack.
Gonna make some tater tots.
I'm
Gosh.
going to go handle some meat.
Okay. I don't know how to interpret that
fun,
comment, Torn.
Yeah,
You're going to
Torrance,
handle
good luck
some
with
meat.
that, you know?
Yeah, I got to go and like manipulate and handle and squeeze and mold and shape some meat.
And
then he's
Fondle.
gonna eat
Don't
it
forget
afterwards.
Fondle.
Yeah,
Jeez.
whatever.
Seriously, if you're just looking for something like that,
Alright, good night, guys.
Wait.
Night, Rickle.
later. God bless America.
Yeah, I got
God
to go cook
bless.
up some meatloaf because the
No,
animals needs
you,
to be
you
used
told
up, so.
you said that completely wrong. Yeah, she said, "God bless fucking America." There you go. I'd say pardon my French, but there's no ladies present. Oh!
Whatever, fool.
Wow.
Yeah, slap. And believe me, I will slap you.
Just gonna reach right through the Skype and be like, "What's up, bitch?"
Okay, Becky Boo.
Ooh, like I haven't heard that name done used before. See, that's the thing. You can't really make fun of the name. You can't. You know what? I thought about it. You really can't You can't girlify Spec. In Final Fantasy 14, I call myself Spec. You can't really girlify that. You could call me
Aw,
Specky.
Specky Poo.
It doesn't sound. It doesn't sound as insultive as Becky Poo does.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't. It doesn't really affect me. It really doesn't compared to Becky Poo or Becky Wecky or whatever. I'm just glad in the but the book series I read that the character's wife, who's married back in the book, does not call him that. Thank God. I'm like, if he called her that Becky Boo or whatever, or Beckles or whatever, I'm like, yeah, I knew one girl. What was her name? Little Miss Thang. She was cool. She was in a Taro LS, and she always go, "Hey, Beckles." I'm like, oh God, quit calling me that. Quit calling me these pet girly names. Leave me alone, man. Damn it.
Oh, now you're a girl, don't you?
And now you seem to be remembering them so fondly. It's like, what?
Oh no, Little Miss Thing. I mean, she was cool, and she had the coolest name. She was a Taru, and she named herself Little Miss Thing, and that was so cute.
Wow, dude.
She was my
Really?
she was my Best Buy girl because she was a manager at a Best Buy, and I think in Texas. And anytime like new TV series and shit came out, like particularly I was still buying Married with Children at the time, she would tell me, "Hey, Married Children's out." I'm like, "Shit, hell yeah!" And I go to Best Buy over here in Florida, and they had it. I'm like, she just quit. She just stopped playing miraculously, and I had her email address, and her email address changed too. I don't know whatever happened to her. She just stopped playing one day.
Well,
Just,
I know what happened.
Which-
Is you were too busy stalking her. And
no, she just stopped playing. And this is before I had, and this was before I had Skype and all that too. She was a cool. Her and her brother both played. Her brother played a Hume, I think. I can't remember his name though. But no, she was cool. This is way before. No, I knew Yesh. You may have partied with her a couple of times. I don't know.
Who was it?
Little Miss Thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That rings
You
a
probably
bell. I don't
she
know.
probably joined us in a few parties and stuff. You were still doing your end game stuff in when you and Sloan were running your own end game LS, and I think I just started joining it. Yeah, it was back then. It was a few years ago. She was cool. Sucks. I really liked her too, and she just disappeared. She's still on my friends list. I ain't gonna take her off just because she disappeared. Because hey, man, that's memories right there.
Just never know.
Yeah, if I be cool, she was playing. She just disappeared. I'm like, fuck, man. We were like good friends too. We did all kinds of shit together. But she just stopped playing. No. Anyways, that's my story of that. So we'll meet tomorrow, same time, give or take.
Just text me when you're ready.
All right, we'll do probably around the same time, 5, 6 o'clock. Everybody, we'll see you next time. Minus the weird bumpkin and Yish.
Shut up, fool.
Yeah, it's exactly. Shut
I
up.
am no fool. I'm a jester.
Hell you ain't.
I'm a jester,
Right
thank you.
I will slap you right where you sit.
That's right.
I swear, Beck's gonna be in trouble between Bump slapping him, me kicking him in the nuts, and Yish just like
Wait,
doing his thing.
You know,
why do you want to kick me?
What kind of aim do you have? That you
Hey, wait. Why do you want to kick me, Torn?
Yeah, why?
Well, apparently I'm gonna have to when you end your second game on a cliffhanger.
No, I haven't said that
That's
yet.
the thing. You gotta find those tiny little.
So you-
before you can actually kick them.
Fuck you.
Well, I have tiny little feet that are perfectly sized. Just kick them in the nuts.
It's perfectly symmetrical.
It's a lot easier when it's a Taru kicking another Taru in the nuts. Right, Bump?
Yep.
I can't wait to finish my second game. It's gonna be awesome.
Sure it is.
I don't think Beck really knows who he's messing with.
Wow, yeah, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts if you end your game. It's such bullshit. I'm like,
I
Nope.
seriously will. If you do that shit, I will be seriously
I'm
pissed
thinking
off.
we need to have an intervention or something if he does something like that. We'll just have.
Well,
an
I'm sorry,
intervention.
but you have to admit, if he were to end his game on such a huge cliffhanger as that, and then like purposefully not do give the game closure like that, then yeah, that's like seriously piss people off kind of move.
Send an email out to everybody. I have retired my.
yeah, or I'll say my
Keep
company
skills,
went
sorry,
out of
Mr.
business, quote unquote. There you go.
That's how they make movies out of things. Hollywood takes over.
I mean,
after
you haven't finished my first one. My first one doesn't end on a cliffhanger. Well, it kind of does, but also it's one of those kind of endings where, okay, the player could have closure, but at the same time, okay, he could expand on this. So it's that kind of an ending. So, finish the game and you'll find out. I think you'll like it. I got so much planned for the second one. It's
that's the problem. You think people
What?
are gonna. You just think too.
Well, I've had about 60 copies sold so far, so I can't complain.
Yeah, configurations.
Yeah. You got to play it to understand. See if you know. I don't think you can handle old school RPGs though. So Torrin's already rage quit on it once, and I even gave him some help and some levels and stuff, and he's still trying to trudge through it.
Wow.
Well, you're on chapter 3. Oh yeah, the Water Guardian. That shit's gonna piss you off. None of my beta testers love that boss at all. Even John called me up one day and say, "Fuck this boss, I hate it."
Your bosses haven't been that hard.
The first 2 bosses aren't too hard, but compared to unless you're under-leveled, even if you're over-leveled, I had a lot of people that struggled with the 3rd boss. They just didn't like it, and the 4th boss wasn't too bad either. The bosses I think people complained the most was the Guardian, the 3rd boss, and then the Gauntlet boss. And I had a couple people complain about Tickle Me Torn, but that's about it.
Tickle Me Torn.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. Tickle Me Torn.
Does he laugh and then?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Every other round, he does a goofy laugh.
He does a little laugh and then explodes and people.
No, he doesn't.
die all over
Well, he does explode when you kill him, and he does a laugh at that time. So, well, anyways, this was fun. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow around 6 o'clock.